Hello, welcome back to part 2 of the challah bread. You're going to take it out of the bowl, put it back on the table, and you're going to divide it into 8 pieces. Of course, flour your surface. You're going to grease your pans. Oven is going to be set at 300 degrees. Now for the fun part. Roll it out. This is the forming of the dough. You're going to roll them out to the same length as best as you can. And you want them about the same length. Pinch them together. Then you're going to go All right, when you get to the end, you're going to fold it under. And then place it on the sheet. This is what it's looking like. There's one. Here's the second one. And you want to leave enough space on there because they are going to rise again when they're in the oven. Okay, they're going to rise 2 times. I'm sorry. They are going to rise again once more before you put them in the oven. And then when they're in the oven, they're going to rise again as they cook. Here's the second one. You're more or less forming a chain.
Braiding.
A braid. And it looks like that. Okay. And now you put the egg wash on. And as you can tell by just sitting here, it's already rising again. Now, after you're done with the egg wash, you're going to let it sit again and let it rise again. You're going to let it rise for another 15, 20 minutes. The first time you let it rise is in the bowl. That's for an hour. Second time you let it rise is after you form them, braid them, and after the egg wash. And you let them sit, and they're going to sit for about 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Now we're adding sesame seed oil to the top. Sesame seed. I'm sorry. For a little texture. Now we're going to wrap them and let them rise again for another 20 to 15 minutes.